Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. A little bit, uh, not my normal video. This person is from down in Australia, and they're going to print it on some PVC material, so it's not going to be lasered. But he gave me the dimensions. It's 710 millimeters by 300 millimeters. So I made my 710 by 300 millimeters. Now, I'm going to have to go back and forth quite a bit. The first fold is 300 millimeters from the top. I'm going to call the left the top. So I'm going to draw a line. And I'm going to go node to node. And I'm going to change my nudge factor to 300 millimeters. I am going to put that mark right there. Now, he's printing this. I wouldn't think he'd want, the whole line there. So there's a couple of options. One, we can make a dotted line to show them where to fold. This is going to be like to stuff a brochure in or stuff some paperwork into. It's even going to have a zipper. You can actually, pick whatever line you want. This would normally be a cut line if you wanted to make it. Now you got to remember when you're printing, the whole thing's going to have to be whatever size line you want it to be, dotted or not. Now, if you just wanted it to be marked at a certain spot on an edge so it wouldn't be printed, and this video might take a while. I'm going to make a video or a square that is 290 millimeters. And I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page, and then I'm going to move this line over, holding down the control button, and I'm going to cut that line out. So this is just a suggestion, and then take your box and remove it. Now you have a little mark, and you could have made that a solid line, for that. Go back to a solid line, and you just have a mark for your person to fold it to. Wouldn't have to be all the way across. So let's just continue here. I'm going to do all the lines. Second fold, wow, I got it right. 305 millimeters from the first fold. That's easy. 305. And let's say we're just going to use these indexing lines. Control D and make a duplicate and move them over. Now you've got the second fold. Now they're going to be a little bit more difficult here in just a second because there's some eyelet. Let's see about another fold. We need a 75 millimeters from the top. We need a 260-degree slit for zipper. So let's set our nudge factor on 75. Let's draw a 260-degree line. $260 millimeter line. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to select my box and I'm going to hit L. That put that line all the way to the left. Now I'm going to hit my right arrow. Whoop. Got to deselect the other. Select that line and nudge it over that 75 millimeters. The other one is a split, 240 millimeters. I don't think he has me I don't see a measurement for that, for the fold, and I don't really see a fold. Well, that one, we've gotten that one, and we've gotten that one. So let's just say, same thing. He needs a 240 millimeter slit for a pocket. I don't know how far away it is. I'm not designing it for him. I'm just helping him figure out how to. Holding down the control button, and I'm going to make this one, I think it was 240. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit P and select that and hit L. That put it all the way to the line. I don't know where this next one goes. I'm going to hold down the control button and just move it over. So that's some sort of pocket slot. That's one measurement I do not have, I think. Now, he needs a 20 millimeter hole and a 30 millimeter hole, 20 millimeters off and 30 millimeters off. Well, okay, maybe it's just a hole. So let's just draw a hole. I don't know what size hole. I'm going to say let's just make it 10 millimeters. And he wants it 20 millimeters inches off the side. Easy enough. We're just going to put it on the edge. Matter of fact, it's going to go on this. And I bet you, if we hold down the control button and put that in the center, I bet if we change the nudge factor, so I'm sorry, I have to keep going back and forth, 20 millimeters, and we take that hole, hopefully that 20 millimeters will end up, there it is. So it's on the center of that line. Then just hit P, no, not P, hit the plus key on your keyboard. So you don't have to measure because that line is that distance. Of course, he's printing these, so I would actually maybe take that line out. Take that line out a little bit better. And then this is the same thing, just hit the plus key. And I guarantee this is going to be 30. So I'm going to hold down the control button after I start moving it. Change our nudge factor to 30 and move that down. Look at that. Then Control D or hitting the plus key in this case would be better. I don't know what else. Well, there's something on the other end, but it's the same scenario. Eyelet, 38 millimeters from the, so there is another line there. Maybe I didn't, no, there it is. An eyelet near that fold. It's kind of funny. There's a fold in the cardboard, but it's not really marked. This is a mark. But anyway, just draw that eyelet and do this exactly the same thing I had. So there would be your fold marks. There's got to be some more. Maybe I'm misreading it, or I don't see but 2 folds. See, that's the second fold. If that's 1 fold, 2 folds, there's got to be like 3 folds. But anyway, I think you'll get the concept. Because then, now you've got to remember, I would take these away. And for the people that are going to be installing these, they're going to be cutting these. And they're going to be folding these. So, you could do anything with this mark. Let's say this is going to be on the inside of the package, then you could just use a straight line. If you print on the back, and you could give them a fold mark. Anyway, it's really easy when you change your nudge factor. Just remember, to change your nudge factor, you can't have anything selected. So with nothing selected, there's your nudge. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.